Excuse me. Must be the altitude. Red bricks. It's all red bricks, folks. It's one big ass red brick building with buildings on it, waterfalls, trams. It's red brick world that's been melted. Red bricks, man. It's just been melted. How did they hide this from us for so long? It's beyond me. Cause you watch the TV. Excuse me while I put some my schnoz, yeah? Yeah, it's the red brick world. Yeah, don't you know? What's YouTube bitching about? What's up, Cotton 410? Gunpowder. Yo. How you doing there, brother? Woo! Well, how you be, sir? Ma'am? That was an assumption on my part, but I thought you was a dude, so. Peace, bro. Peace to y'all. Tuesday. The twins. Everything's about twins. That funny Elvis had a twin, died, and Trump had a twin that died. I wonder if they're kin, you know what I mean? Looking out the window, and I see the red brick world right before our eyes. Can you see it? I hope you do. I hope you do see the red brick world that will come alive for you. Go see the red brick chick down under, you see. She show you what it means to mean meltology. The red brick chick, you see. Now we got Spartan Red, the laughing eagle. He set you up. We talk about a beagle. That's okay. They might bark, but they don't bite. Yeah, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Cause you got a bigger dog, don't you know? You better run, Joe. Hey, looky here, dear. It's a melted building, you see? Oh yes, so honey, I can see the melted buildings. Hey, you see through the fog? You see that dude smoking a log? Hey, that's Snoopy Dog. Smoking a log on a melted building, you see. He knows. He knows. Hanging out with Martha Stewart, making cookies. Was ist los? In der Haus. Bist du verrückt? In der Kopf? Ja, Mensch. Sitting on this mountain. It was a building. And it melted. Look how it melted. Wow. That was probably a really nice veranda. A walkway, part of a bridge, or maybe part of a tram that ran through there, melted. Yep, could have been part of the infrastructure. They had highways going all across these red brick buildings that melted, and we call them mountains. The man was mounting up. Can't you see, man? We're here to tell you, it's the truth. You look with your own eyes and you will see. Nobody needs to teach you. But there are teachers out there. Go look. I just mentioned one. The red brick chick. She's down under and she'll tell you it's over yonder here and it's melted. And she'll show you the melted world right there in front of your eyes with a pick and all. She will dig through the earth and show you that it's melted buildings. You see? There's many other people. We've got Spartan Red. We've got James, Dean, Mike. All kinds of people in the game. Jerry, you can't open a Pandora's box of people knowing about the red brick world today. So for whatever it's worth, thanks Jerry, and hope things are working out for you. I ain't checked up on you in a while. I heard your channel was taken again. I don't know, but I haven't checked on you. But if you're out there and you hear these words, it's a red brick world. You brought us to that attention. But through my own discoveries, that there is other people that would talk about this melted world prior to you saying it. So that's a fact, but nobody's ever said it's all the mountains are melted buildings. And there is not a building inspector in the world who will tell you that other than Jerry DeCamp. That all the mountains are melted buildings and all these other ones are pockets of survivals, and some of the buildings he inspects today are exactly what he's talking about. So how can he be wrong? Hands on. Red Brick Tuesday. Melted world. It's all been melted. And you see a lot of things in doubles, twos, even throughout our society, They got the two-headed beast want to run for this new world order too, so we got all that good stuff to look forward to, You know what I mean? So maybe we'll go see what's going on here. We'll check any sounds, any vibrations coming through. We'll take a look. I don't know, we'll see. And we'll see here. Maybe we gotta turn it down some. Alright, here we are. I didn't want to make it too loud. So what's going down over here? So, I guess we had a buzz. We're smoking on some super lemon haze tonight. And looking at some of the really stuff that if you removed all this plant life, it'd be very, very easy for you to see that this is all melted buildings. To the learned eye who understands this, they could point out all kinds of different things in just this picture to prove and show you that it's just buildings melting upon themselves in a very catastrophic event that turned down, and it's not through tectonic plate lines and all this eruptions and all what they tell you. Man was warring and shit hit the fan and the whole world around melted. And then some say God, he was tired of man raging, and with his voice melted this world. And hence, when the world melted, we had the implosion because of the gases and so forth, and it went up and it shattered our veil. We call that the Milky Way today, that shattered veil, where you can't get through the other side like NASA tells you, because it's water. And we shattered it in the past from God's voice, and it flooded this earth, and it put it out, and that's why we have pockets of survival everywhere. You see, those pockets of survival were rescued by the water, and you just happen to be part water. So the more I look at it, we're like the prisoners in the left behind, if you will. You're born to die. You're going to die. So there it is. Welcome to Earth, where you die. You come here and you die. You don't want to call something living, and you got a group of people that will give you a misgiving of history and everything, and broadcast that to the world and to your children about all the lies, the founding of America included, with the gobbledygook, and these countries, 23 so far and counting, that made laws about anti-Semitism in regard to what's right and wrong in regard to history. Well, I beg to differ that they're wrong, because if you have to make a law expressing this is the truth, it's a complete misgiving. So there it is. That is our perspective from red bricks and all this other propaganda. It's created by the same agencies that bring you your news. See? Look, we voted in here. They said that it's okay that you don't have to have a proof of identification to vote. Who on earth would vote for that? Some imbecile? Nobody voted for that, and they say that passed. How did that pass, folks? Nobody would say anybody could step up here to vote. How could it ever be fair? They aim it to be that way, folks. So anyway, enough of that nonsense, because their world's going to collapse. We know that it's not going to be long before everybody feels like I feel and other people feel about these dirtbags that call themselves leaders, and all they are is looking out for themselves and their constituents and shitting on us all the way, aiming to find this new world order and peace. I want to try to take away guns and all this other stuff. You know what you need to take away is the news agencies. News agencies proliferate this problem. Look, with our kids, for example, more than anything. Shouldn't they be held accountable for proliferating this over every airwave in the world, so other kids emulate these other goofy kids? Yeah, and then we have CIA agents that create propaganda, like here in Michigan with Gretchen Whitmer and all this other stuff. They get on board and find these imbecile citizens to join their little organization, and they ride down on them. See, same song and dance. We should be not wasting our money with no CIA organization. We need to shut down this Freemason club with these cops. I mean, shut it down. They fleece. That's all they do is arm themselves to the T, kill people. Look, we just had one that was it was justifiable. Why a 17-year-old kid had 18 rounds, 20 rounds in him or something like that the other day out of Wayne County, Michigan. And that's absurd. You give me I don't even need a gun. Give me a bayonet, some of that mace, and a taser, and that kid would be alive today. I don't care. And you had how many officers there, and they all put rounds inside this kid, 17 years old, 40 yards away, and you call that justifiable? That's crazy. That whole organization, that courthouse should be shut down to the ground immediately by our federal agency. Immediately shut to the ground and investigate these criminal organizations that say that's justifiable. Because you can hire me right now today. I'm available. Look me up. My name's Robert. Look me up. And just give me a bayonet and shields and protection and a mace, and I'll have other clever ways where we will stop any criminal without ever killing them. That's baloney. That's baloney that you so actively shoot people 40 yards away just because he's running at you with the knife. You're not very good cops if you have to use that deadly force when the guy's coming with that knife and there's multiple police officers around. I say you're all cowards for every round that you put in. I hope that's how many deaths you die. That's my own perspective of all you losers who would just shoot people like that. You're a bunch of pansies. We need more Barney Fifes. No bullets. No bullets in the gun. Yeah, we'll get Andy Fife on the job. Andy Griffith and Barney Fife, yeah. Shit, Aunt B would have did a better job than you goofballs. That's what I say. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. So far, it looks like they're only a bunch of blue criminals. That's all I see across the board. Go look on YouTube. Don't believe me. Every other station is showing you everything bad they do every day. How much they cost us in their negligence in killing people and all kinds of crazy stuff. They are the criminals. They create chaos. They even caught some of them putting bricks out. That's on YouTube too. See? More truth, see? Yes. More truth. What's going on here? What the hell happened to our tunes, man? They just stopped all of a sudden. So I don't know what's going on here. We gotta readjust the tunes. Maybe the frequency was getting me angry. Huh? Maybe I'm glad that kind of shut down. I was kind of getting this hyper, thinking about how some of the parasitical stuff these people have done to us. It just gets you, especially as you look at stuff, and you're booking around and you're seeing the smell to the world in front of you. And so many people never are going to hear about it or even think about what I'm saying right now. And we all need to know this because we'd have a whole different perspective of everything. These people who say that they believe that God put them in position to do this and that, that's absurd, because if he did, he's a goofball in the first place for allowing these people to do half this stuff that's going on right now in this world. It's some really nonsense, really, if you think about it, and what they've done and they say they've done. Period. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, what's going on here? Fried, the red brick guy. Things are going great for me, thanks. Alright, dude. I didn't see you there, man. It just popped up here a minute ago. I don't know how long ago you typed that in there, but I just seen that just now. So, how the hell are you doing, sir? So, that loop there. So, what we got going on here? We're going to put on studio mode. See what's going on here. So, kinda it's great that you stopped by, fried guy. Fried, blah, blah, blah. What's the deal with the sound, man? Hey, we got a sound issue or something here right now. I'm gonna try to resolve it real quick here. We try to resolve it. And in the meantime, we will. What we do in the meantime? Try to get the sound. What do we got there? Do we hear that yet? I don't even know. But it beats nothing, right, folks? So here we go. We keep rolling. So what are caves? Caves are pockets of survival of a melted building. So it's the inner room of some building and so forth. See? Or where a train went through. See? That's more facts for you. See? Can't you see a train running through there? Yeah, trains ain't new. We reinvented the past. We re-engineered the past. We dug it up. Number one item sold in America was, when they migrated all the people here, was a shovel. Dig up all these capitals, all these glorious red brick buildings all over. St. Louis was dug up. It was all dug up, all these cities. It's all been gridded out. It's still visible to this day, and there's still stuff to be fixed up and worked out that's cool still here all over this realm. They know it, and now we know it. See? Why'd you skip that one? See? I wanted you to see the brick line pattern. Okay? No such thing as caves. It's melted buildings. Red bricks. Look, what is this just leading to? Huh? No, this were buildings. They were melted. Very obvious, can't you see? Buildings that melted. Wow. Can you see? Wow. Red bricks. Look at that. Climb the stairs to the melted world. To the melted world. Well, they say we have an excellent connection tonight. We have no drop frames. We've been streaming for about 28 minutes now. And I hope everybody's having a beautiful Tuesday. We just doing a little Black Mirror walking. We haven't even been on the Black Mirror Walker channel, and they did nothing there in a while. Just a little bit here on the red bricks, but you know how it is, time and and so forth. More melted buildings, folks. Everywhere. Everywhere. Melted, melted. Melted. not from eons of drippage and all this googly gob they give you. It's melted buildings. Pockets of survival everywhere. In the Word of God it says, I'll give you homes you didn't build, cities you didn't build, wells you didn't dig. You dig? Where? Everywhere. Meltification. Meltification. Building. Probably a train station. Subway of the past. Train. Subways. The smelted realm. Maybe that was the top of a capital. Of a cathedral. See? Melted world. Red bricks. Red bricks, and it wasn't that long ago. Oh, they're goobly gop is goobly gop. We have no evidence of anything except lies. Half-truths with their conjecture of what the truth is in this realm, and we tell you it's all been melted. You're living on a melted infrastructure of buildings. And it wasn't that long ago, folks. A pillar. Melted. Evidence. It's been a lie. My, oh my. Building. Melted. Re-engineer it and use it. Bing, 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 bing. Lights come on yet? Melted. Oh. Melted. It's been melted. I hope somebody could see and tell somebody else. So much more we would know of who we are. See? Instead of this division and the hypocrisy of everything. It's so divided. So colorblind. We need a color chart out there. I see so many people claiming to be this or that. You need to get some color charts out there so you start understanding, or go visit this Ancestry.com and let them tell you that you're more than just what you think you are. See? You don't even know where you come from. Many of you were right here in America and you think you're from another country. This is amazing how much tomfoolery has been involved with the lives of people. They have no understanding of who they are with self. If you mix red and blue, you get purple. Is that not still red and blue? Is purple not still red and blue? See? What are you looking at? See? Come on now. We'll all see one day that all the mountains are melted buildings. I mean, can't you even see there? And it melts like a spiral staircase and so forth there and all that. And these caves. They're not caves, it's melted buildings. See? Melted buildings. There. Perfect example for you to see. And I hope you do. I hope you do. Many will. It's not that hard. Do your own self-study and come up and go in your own backyard and look at some of the red brick melted buildings in your town that are left behind. Can you see? Melted. Yeah. Look at that. Obviously, you can tell. The brick line and everything there, folks. The city. The buildings. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, the structures, the sheer size of... Oh, you see some of these, you know, stuff that's left behind in some of these cities here in America, and Philadelphia, New York, you know, San Francisco, all these different places where you see this glorious structure. Imagine if that melted, it looked like this, you know, it looked like these things here, you know what I mean? Yeah, so you got to wrap your mind's eye around that, you know. So those are pockets of survival. And these didn't survive so well, but left enough evidence to show that they were buildings, red brick buildings that went through a cataclysmic event. Call it what you want. God's uttered his voice and melted this world, or some cataclysmic war with fasces and other technologies and plasma balls and dirigibles and manipulating the weather because we're in a container. I'm sure that we're just re-engineering some of the clever things they did to themselves back in the past while they were warring. Built such a clever world. And it's left behind, and we could see it today. Because we opened our eyes. We stepped away from the TV that's fed us lies. That's what you need to share today with your friends and neighbors. Get away from the TV. Set your mind free. You're captured by a box that tells you nothing but lies from people who call themselves journalists and don't even know how to spell the word. They do no journalist work. They all speak as one gobbledygook. They'll tell you there's new clouds, and I tell you that's created by spraying white lines over and over and manipulating them with frequencies to augment the weather. But see, so who's a journalist, them or I? Not them. So turn off them TVs. That's my point. And open your eyes to the melted world. Stop the division. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. You know? Stop with this black and white issue and this the propaganda they fed you about, you know, Abraham Lincoln and the suppression of this. And, oh man, that's a bunch of lies. They killed off all kinds of generations of adults and left the children. You had orphanages all over. You had these world's fairs. There was a bigger race of man running around, and they've been slaughtered off too, and some ran off somewhere, maybe to the North Pole, who knows, Antarctica, maybe that's why you can't go there. I don't have all the answers, but I know we've been tricked, lied, and deceived, and it's up to you and me to get us a red brick person from our community to become the President of the United States of America. I find that urgent, and not only will we have someone running for office that's going to be legit, but we'll have somebody telling the world the truth for one time in their life, to hear a group of people that are all rallying around someone to become President of the United States of America, telling everybody about the melted world that we live in, and these people that call themselves leader in this government that could be good but has become corrupt by the corporations of dirtballs who lobby to get it their way. For example, to have somebody just walk up on a signature and can vote. See, that's some horse shit. That's not right, man. We don't know who you are, and so forth. So they voted in a measure to be more corrupt in voting, and we already know it's corrupt enough. See? I'm lost, folks, but that's what we need to do. We need to somehow get a somebody in the red brick community to become President of the United States of America and reveal to the world the truth. Stop this NASA goofballs and get that money and get the past money that they've spent. Shut down those fraudulent programs who bring us nothing but chaos and augmenting the weather. That's what they spend it on. Garbage. They bring you Elon Musk and goofballs like Richard Branson with this space stuff. Nobody's getting to space. They're all spaced out smoking meth, amphetamines, and cocaine, and drinking whiskey and whatever. Who knows what they're doing? But they're lying to you. That's all I know, folks. Because there ain't nobody getting up to the other side of the veil. Because there's water on the other side. That's why it's blue. Huh? What do you think flooded this world after it was melted? The water. The firmament. It cracked. That's your Milky Way, folks. The Milky Way is the tear in your veil. Just like your mother's water broke and you gushed into this world. That's what put it out, and you gushed into this world. And you gushed into this world. Out the matrix, into the matrix. Your mother's the matrix. Just like we entered, we exit through the electric veil. You will be tested by the fire. If you crapped on the world, you're not getting through. You'll get zapped like a bug. And you'll be left in the world of the dead. The walking dead. I can see. Can you? Red bricks, baby. Red bricks. It's just been a melted world. We could go forever. Come in, Scotty. We need more power. We need more power, Scotty. Hit the thrusters. Quickly. Thank you, Scotty. We're moving forward. Well, I don't know, folks. We've been streaming now 42 minutes. Looking at the melted world. And I'm sure some of you see it. And I hope it intrigues you enough to go look by yourselves some more. In your own backyard. Look for them red brick buildings. Look at the foundations. People say, oh, mud floods and it sunk. Yeah, there was a vibration. Some type of electromagnetic surge, pulse, melted this realm. And what it does is it liquefies the ground, and if the bricks are melting and the ground is liquefied because of this surge, things are going to tip and slosh, and that's why the #1 item sold in America was a shovel to dig up all these capitals. That's what happened, not what they tell you. Look it up and look for yourselves. What you're looking up is you're using your own eyes. Just use your own eyes and go look in whatever state you're in America. Go to your capital and you'll see that there's lots of foundation underground still, and you'll see the meltification on it. I don't care what capital you go to, you'll find that there. How about that, folks? So go send your journalist to see if what I'm saying is true, or debunk me. You can't debunk me because what I just said is the truth. You journalists are debunked for not being journalists, because what I'm saying is the truth, and every journalist should be saying, wow, This is news. Yeah, all the mountains are melted buildings. That's pretty good news, man. All the capitals were already here when America was inherited by a group of tyrants. Hail Mary, full of grace, put that in your face. Lace that up in the newspaper, huh? Smack yourself in the face and deliver that news to yourself, huh? Red bricks, melted world, tyrants at large, claiming to be led by God. And oh my God, they've been revealed. Run, you parasites! You're all dirtbags with your Hail Mary full of grace. Get out of our face. You live in a melted world, folks. Red bricks. Look, they're moving in. They know what I'm talking about. Now they know we know. Now they can have something to talk about with their New World Order crap. Huh? Bunch of loser bunch. Huh? Look, melted. Railroad tracks of the past. Not tracks of the gods, John Levy. Come on, John Levy. I even heard one cat say he might be a girl. Oh my God. He's probably not a girl, but we know he's just in the ranks to just cause misinformation or just cause more misgivings, so it leads you away from who the tyrants were who sunk the Titanic, who created the Federal Reserve and all that. See, so just look there and you'll know what I'm saying is true. I don't have to say nothing more. You know, period. So, enough said there, Uncle Fred. Put it in your head. Melted world. Can't you see the brick line? The glorious. You know how many people were here? They're just amazing. Look at that, man. Just everywhere. Anyway, I could go on and on, but we don't want to make it too long. I think we looped this here. So we'll leave you with that glorious picture of those melted buildings here. That's bittersweet. I can see it. I hope you see it. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. And I haven't seen if anyone even came by. TNT. Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right, TNT. Rock and roll, TNT. I just seen you there. But, yeah, melted. It's a melted world. Well, we seen those too, didn't we? So, anyway, so there it is, folks. We just spinning in the black mirror. And we've been going now for 48 minutes, and we're going to close it up. And, we say to everybody out there in the black mirror, this toke's for you. This toke's from you. Here we go. Some good old lemon haze. Lemon haze for the brain. You know what I mean? So, peace to y'all. I'm glad whoever stopped by, said hello. Peace to you, man. Had a real good night tonight. Meltology rules and geologists drool. This has been Red Bricks Live. Talking about this melted world. Wishing everybody well. Everybody. Especially the red brick people. I got a soft spot in my heart for all the red brick people. I send vibes out in my mind all the time to hope everything is great for everybody. That's to the real ones. They know who they are. They feel that vibe, and it's real. So from this Red Brick Dick Bob, hello, peace. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. And on Tuesday, Token Tuesday, remember to roll a big fat joint and bless 2 people with a big fat joint. So this is Token Tuesday. So remember that, you know. Bless somebody with a joint on Tuesday. Doesn't have to be 2 people, because you and that other person can smoke that joint if you want. So that's 2 people token. So there we go. Two people token Tuesday on the Red Bricks. Peace to everybody. We are out of here. Peace.